Hey, my name's James Nicholson. I hope you are well. Next week is the interest rate meeting by the Bank of England. This is a really important time of year. This is a really important meeting. So many things hang in the balance now. It's been really tough for a lot of people. All of these interest rate rises that have happened, they're starting to get felt now by homeowners, by landlords and other people. So what do we think is going to happen? And what does the market think is going to happen next week at the Bank of England meeting? Now, before we jump into that, we just hit 10,000 subscribers, which, you know, if you hang around on this channel, now we've got to move on. We're past that. Let's get to 11,000. So subscribe and hit the bell notification if you haven't done already. And you know what's next, guys. Smash the like button, tickle the like button. Come on, do something with the like button. Anything to that like button, because that's really important with the YouTube algorithm. Just to share with you, this month's been bonkers on this channel. We went from 8,000 subscribers to 10,000. So we've got over 2,000 subscribers in a month. 1,000 of those were in the last week. We've had nearly 300,000 views on the channel in October as well, which is absolutely insane. So I want to thank everyone that watches the channel. Let me know in the comments if you're a lurker that we haven't got to know each other yet. Do comment below. I want to get to know more of you guys and know your circumstances and why you watch the channel. So the interest rates, frustrating, difficult times. Look, they've been going up for a long time now, and we've had 14 consecutive interest rate rises. And then we had a pause, which was very welcome. And it looked like potentially we could have been at the top of where the interest rates were going to head. Then we got a curveball, and the curveball was inflation didn't drop. It stuck at 6.7%. And so now the Bank of England has to reevaluate this and say, well, look, our main goal at the moment is to crush inflation. We need to get it back down to our 2% target. It's at 6.7. It's stuck there. We've got other mitigating factors that could cause problems. We've got a war now in Israel. We've got the ongoing stuff going on in Ukraine. We've got the American government that's in absolute carnage at the moment. If you don't know what's going on over there, they're pretty much shut down because of the of the Republicans even. So it's carnage. And so there's a lot of things that could cause inflation to suddenly shoot back up. Now, there's one saving grace, but this isn't good news. This is actually really bad news, and that's the job figures. And so unemployment has gone up from 4 million to 4.2 million people. And that is one of the things that the government was trying to kind of help with, trying to push down spending, and that's happening for companies now. So more people are without a job than were the previous month. That's quite a big jump, 200,000 in just 1 month. And so looking at that, and the markets are predicting that the Bank of England will hold interest rates next week. Now, that might not happen, but I really hope that it does, because I feel that we've had so much tightening of interest rates. It takes so long for people to actually feel. We don't know that we may have over tightened already. You see, a lot of people are still on fixed deals. They fixed as they've been going up, so they're not going to be impacted again until they come out of that deal in 2 years or 5 years from now. And so we're just over tightening, and that's causing people more and more problems. And so the house prices are going down. That's good. But if you keep squeezing interest rates up, one of the sectors that's going to get hit hardest, and I'm not going to get many violins out on this one, is landlords. Because landlords pay interest only on their mortgage. And so if you go from 1% to 6%, that means your payments are going to go through the roof. And because of that, that means that you might end up selling your property. And that is what's happening. And there's a rental crisis at the moment because so many landlords have left the market because of energy performance certificates, because of interest rates, because of Section 21. Now, 2 of those things have kind of gone now. So Section 21 has been paused. The abolishment of that has been paused temporarily. EPCs have been paused temporarily, but interest rates are still hitting those guys really hard, guys and girls. And so that does feed into the rental market. Rent is calculated in inflation, so that's pushing the inflation up that side as well. And so I think that if they do pause, That is the right thing to do. Give us some more time to figure out whether this inflation is going to come down by Christmas, like they keep saying, or get some policies in government that actually help push inflation down. That would really help us as well. Spain, they did stuff. We don't seem to be doing much in order to help with that. So this might then lead, if we have another pause, what might lenders do then? Well, lenders are doing pretty good financially. A lot of them have released their figures in the last few weeks, and they're making very good profits at the moment, but they want to lend more money, right? So new mortgage deals are not coming through. There is a 15% less transactions in the market, which is a huge chunk. And so in order for them to hit their targets and make more profit next year, they want to lend. And so we've seen over the last few weeks and months, they've been getting more competitive. Rates have been coming down. And I would suggest that if we have another pause next week, that might mean that we get another round of banks dropping their rate to us a little bit. And I think that it will knock off around 0.25% tops, no more than that. But that's a good thing. And I think right now we haven't, for the last week or so, had any new banks coming out with any special deals or anything like that. I think they're just in a wait and see approach. They want to see what happens in that next meeting. They probably get insider information that we can't anyway, but they want to see what is actually going to happen. And if there's a pause, that will give them a little bit more confidence that maybe the Bank of England has peaked out the interest rates where they are. And if that happens, then that's good. I don't have a problem with high interest rates. What the problem was the speed with which they went up. I always get comments on this channel saying, we used to have 15% interest rates, 5 is nothing, or the average is 5 over history. Well, yes, it may be, but you didn't go from 0 to 5 in such a short window of time. That's where there's been the big problem here, and that's what we need to fix. And so if we stick at 5, then the market will adjust, house prices will adjust, and everything would be fine. If you just said interest rates are going to be 5 forever, I would be fine with that, because when I started investing in 1999, interest rates were more than 5. And so we did fine. But it was the fact that we had stable interest rates. That's what we need in this market. And that will get some outsiders that are sitting on the side, because there are tons of people that want to buy a property, but they just want some more certainty. They want to see what's happening with prices. Yesterday's video, if you didn't check that out, was Lloyds talking about their predictions on where they feel the market's going to go. Is actually a lot more positive than you may think. I was quite shocked at what their analysis is of the current market. Now, lenders are good ones to listen to because they have the data of the new deals that's going through. They know the deals that are being processed today that will complete in 3, 4, 5, 6 months from now. So I always like to listen to what they're saying, and I think you should too. Let me know your thoughts on this. Where do you think the Bank of England's going next week? Comment below. Do just say hi in the comments. I want to know more of you on the channel. And do subscribe, hit the bell, and check out all the other content on my channel, including this video right here.